We're here in Lake Murray country. We're on Lake Murray. It's like my second home lake. You know, it feels good. I hear the winds blowing this morning, which is good. This is the weather we need to catch them how I want to catch them. I want to catch them schooling, I want to catch them offshore. Golly, he looks like me, dude. Straight wide. This is good conditions. Cloudy, overcast, wind. If it gets tough, we got some shallow fish we can go check. I don't want to fish shallow. The good ones are offshore. It's just where they're at right now. So we're just gonna go fishing. We're gonna get a 5 bites, and all we're gonna do is just try to reel them in. One cast at a time. Let's see what Lake Murray has to offer. Oh no. What are you doing? Got her. Oh my God, they're schooling right in front of the boat. We're here at Lake Murray, and you know, the herring spawn's going on. We're actually at the tail end of the herring spawn, but still, herring baits are playing. They're keyed in on bait. And the thing is, you kind of got to match the hatch. You got to have kind of herring-oriented baits, and that's why when I'm fishing herring types, you know, I'm throwing a big topwater usually, and then a Zoom Super Fluke. I mean, you can't really beat those two things. Sometimes you got to slow down a little bit, but most of the time, when you're fishing herring bites, you know, you think about fast moving stuff, but you got to be moving fast, and typically these are going to be my two ends of approach. Oh, there's a cull. That hurts a freaking rock. The Rocco! Let's go! That's a good one. I can't believe we landed it. I thought I had a rock. It was just like, oh. Give me some, dude. Gosh. They were only small ones here. Yeah, let's go, dog. The typical deal right now, the herring spawn's kind of petering out a little bit. They're really not, the bait's not up there super thick. We had thunderstorms yesterday. So we started off decent on our first spot. We caught 6 fish. We caught our limit. That was the goal. We only had one good one off of that spot. They were really hard to get to bite, and they didn't school as much. And I don't know if that was due to the thunderstorms and stuff yesterday. We had a front go through. And so we caught a couple there. And I had plans. I'd have stayed there a lot longer if the bite would have been good. I think there was a lot of good fish there. I think we did what we needed to do. It's fishing. It's all you can do. We got lucky, had some really good bites. We got some areas that got a good bit of fish. And we've got some areas that don't have fish. That's the thing, it's just kind of, we did a lot of looking today and a lot of canceling out, so I feel pretty good that we're gonna focus in one kind of general area tomorrow. One section of Lake today, not just one general area, but hey, we got what we needed to get today. Let's put these babies on the scale.
What a way to start this way in 25-8. Hello, Lake Murray country, Lake Murray delivering. And Patrick Walters trying to take an Elite Series victory right here in his home state.
We got different conditions. That's what's good. Good for different meanings. It's not cloudy. We've got sunshine, no wind. I think the bite's definitely going to slow down. I think it's going to get worse today, which is good. It's going to make it tough on everybody. And so we just got to survive today. Try to get to 20 pounds. If we do 20 pounds, we had a really good day in these conditions with the local pressure and no wind. So we're just going out there, try to catch us 5 good ones, see what happens. It could be a wind-oriented deal. Here they are. There we go. Watch out. He ate that thing. I would really like that sun not to be in my eyes. We might need to approach from the other side just so we can see. I literally can't see where my bait lands. 15. Just keep on that side for right now. Thank you. Yeah. I'm literally blinded. I can see nothing but the sun. I look dead in the sun because that's where they're schooling at. Oh my gosh. It's 5. About to make a move here in a minute. They came up a little bit, we called us 5. I think I'm gonna start running some spots. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Try to go get us some good fish now. That is my current plan. Golly, the herring that's up there jumping is huge. Spitting up herring. We got us a limit so far. I think we've called once or twice. We're back on our starting hole from yesterday. Nobody's over here. I'm kind of surprised. Boats are pretty spread out. No locals over here. Really need to get 2 big bites. You got to survive every day. Get 2 big bites and I think we'll be in good shape. Here we go. I caught him on the old jawler. How about that? Old new raplet top water, calling him that. You all know? We had 19 pounds and some change. We ran a good bit of water. We're still saving some fish though. That's the thing. Trying to save some of those little hidey holes because after 2 days with 100 Elite Series guys on there, the fish get really pressured. They get hard to catch. So it really feels good when you can pull up on a spot and catch a couple. So the thing is really just kind of managing fish, not putting too much pressure on something. But then, you know, it's Saturday. We had a lot of local pressure today. You really just kind of have to take your time. Yes, Hulk. We caught one worm in. Let's go. Now we got to figure out what's going to cull.
19 pounds, 13 ounces with 45 pounds and 5 ounces. He moves into the lead at the Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite on Lake Murray.
Pick your areas. I ran around a good bit again today. There's still some fish down there at the bottom I want to catch, but they're really not biting everywhere. And so that's the main thing, is just kind of down in those areas. That's what the first 2 days really are for. Kind of stake my ground, see where I'm going to fish, and then go from there. Golly, that scared the devil out of me. Number 1. See, this could be the group too. They could just move from point to point. They were blowing up a second ago. Oh my gosh. We need to keep an eye on all those. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Come up, still on the limit. There's a nice pile of bait up there. Yep. That makes 5. Right when that bait got in there, they just started going crazy on them. Those fish are sitting there waiting on the bait. It's their dinner table. They're not going to really eat until the food comes right there. And so that's what happens is the herring literally blows in, whether it's current, whether it's wind, whether they just randomly decide to swim in. And as soon as that bait gets in there, it's lights out. They just start busting and going crazy. God, I missed a good one. That was poor on me. Come here, baby. Bam. Let's go. Dude, they're all big ones right here. That's why I wanted to move. You can't stay on a spot. Even though it's like, oh, they're biting her here. Doesn't matter. You know, growing up here in South Carolina, this is actually where I fished my first ever bass tournament ever. It was a Fisher's of Men Legacy tournament. I was in 6th grade. I mean, just a young little buck. And then growing up, we fished here a good bit. And then I went to the University of South Carolina, right here in Columbia. And that's when I spent the majority of my time here on Lake Murray. Oh my God, she's bigger than I thought. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm just kidding. I'm not that height. I'm chill. I'm just kidding. Let's go. Come on. This is the one I should have called last time, actually. That one was way smaller. Dude, my legs are freaking weak. Big ball of bait in front of us. When they eat that thing, it gets me fired up, dude. Dude, as soon as you're, oh, my bait's out of there. I didn't see anything that was blowing up that I was like, oh my God. We fished that college national championship here. We had some tournaments here, but we'd get off of school at noon and we'd come spend the afternoon here. So that's where most of my knowledge comes from, is that 4 years I spent in South Carolina, just fishing the lake for fun, enjoying it, just trying to catch fish, really not necessarily tournaments all the time. And it's only an hour and a half, hour and 15 from the house. That helps a bunch as well. They're about to go, they're about to go, they're about to go, they're about to go right now. God dang. There's a lot of things going on. There's not one thing right now that's actually excelling. There's a lot of different bites going on, but really not one thing's kind of blowing out of the water. There's some schooling fish, there's some shad spawn, there's a herring spawn. There's fish that are actually kind of already past that, they're kind of moving out deep. And there's actually still fish on brim baits and spawning. There's a lot of bass still on bait. I'm not gonna say a lot, but there's a decent bit. So there's a fish in a lot of stages right now, doing a lot of different things. And that's kind of what's weird. They're just in all stages right now. They're not really doing one thing. And that's kind of what makes it a little difficult right now. Let's get it, dude. Decent morning. We caught some fish, did what we need to do to maintain, I think. We got what we need to make Championship Monday. That was the goal, to give ourselves a chance to be in contention, and that's what we've done. We're gonna be in contention. We'll have a shot at the win, I think, this week. That's all you can ask for. Well, hopefully tomorrow we'll have a good day. Different weather conditions, not as much boat pressure. I mean, there's only 10 of us on the water, so just gonna go fishing. See if we can reel in 5 big ones.
giving him 67 pounds, 3 ounces, and Patrick Walters is leading the Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite at Lake Murray. A 4-time Bassmaster winner has his eyes on number 5 here, and you are 5 fish away from making that happen.
Game time. Day 4, that's all we wanted was a chance. We're in contention. Got a little lead.
1 minute until we
1 minute until go time. We just need 5 fish today. 5 good ones. We'll take it back to the scale. Coming into this, the herring spawn, we're here a little bit later than we were last year. I figured the herring spawn was going to be a little bit later, a little bit tougher. The lake's gotten a ton of pressure. So I kind of was going to have to, coming into this, finesse down a bunch. Run a lot of spots, find bigger schools of fish, because the more fish that are on a spot, typically the easier they are to catch at times, because you can trick them. You know, if they can start competing, then you'll be able to get a bite. Usually I like to run 2s and 3 and 5 fish spots, but those spots have been so beat up and pressured this week that really hasn't been playing that much, at least for me. So my goal was to kind of find larger groups of fish and finesse down. And really, I'm really not running that much water, but I'm running a decent bit of water. That's number 2. Let's freaking go. The weather definitely plays a big deal in the herring bite. It really dictates whether they're gonna bite or whether they're not gonna bite. You know, if you get slip calm conditions and sun, the bite's gonna be early, and then it's gonna plateau. It's gonna just stop. Oh my God. Where if you get clouds and wind and stuff, like some storms coming in, like we had the first day, we had a really big bag. We had 25 pounds, and that really helped us kind of get that momentum going. In the last 2 days, we've had to kind of catch them early just because of the weather, but tomorrow I think we got some clouds coming in. I think we'll have a good chance of the bite maintaining longer. So the bite is definitely dependent on the weather, and no matter what, you still got to catch them. It just depends on kind of how quick you hit your rotation, or if you sit down and you kind of wait on them to bite. That's 5. Let's go. Not a bad one for number 5. We'll take him. Hey, that's 5, baby. Let's go, son. We'll take it. That's a good call. It gets you fired up. Listen, when your hair stands up and you get goosebumps, that's when you know you're doing the right thing. We're close. Come here, baby. Here we go. We're getting there, baby. I fish for my family. I fish to provide. This is how I put food on the table. This is my only job. I make a living catching bass. That's what I like to do. I love being outdoors. And so being able to do that and make a living, it means everything, especially to, you get down sometimes. After that Florida swing, you know, I was like, man, is it gonna be one of those years? And then to rebound, and even if we don't win tomorrow, you know, we made a top 10. We rallied, we've had a great tournament so far. It really helps to keep that momentum going, to really kind of get out of that rut. I mean, it sounds bad, I had a really great year last year, but ruts happen quickly, and it feels good to be able to put that thing in 4-wheel drive and climb right back out. Oh, man. There you go, Sago. That might be game over, baby. Let's go, dog. Oh my God, I need to calm down on the aggressiveness. Here we go. You know what time it is? Oh God, he had it ready. That's a call. It's done, dog. It's over. Hey, it's jugular time now, dog. Okay. I was kidding. That will go. if they're schooling on like a ball bait, not really, because then they're just gonna stay right there and just, here we go, bite it. Oh my gosh. Eagles. Oh my gosh. They're busting behind up, literally on the boat. Get a little bit of that slime on there. You gotta mix it. You gotta mix it. There was a giant with that one, and of course that one ate it. I'm kind of getting bored here though. Never mind. This would mean the world to win here on Lake Murray because it's full circle. This is full circle for me because this is where I fished my first ever bass tournament. And I remember coming to the Elite Series here, I think it was in 2012 when Casey Ashley won, and watched him win that tournament. Just kind of brings memories because I feel like I'm one of these kids in the crowd. I was one of them. Yeah! Oh my gosh! Dog! You're kidding me. Dang! When I say nail, son, we're hitting it with a jackhammer. It was number 2. God dang, boy! Dude. You're kidding me. And that's what it takes every day. Is just putting it together, doing something different. Golly. Get here, man. What is life? What even is life right now? Oh my God, it's a big one, dude. Let's go, dude. What a freaking good fish. This is a good one. I mean, look how healthy that fish is. This is the fish we actually caught here first. You can see how healthy it is. The call was I knew we had it done. The majority of the fish had been up there and they hadn't been firing on these spots because the weather just hadn't been right. And so I was like, well, we have a good day. All we need to do is just keep moving. I mean, if you keep moving, you will find them. There we go. It's a good one. He's gonna be close. So it's an ounce off. Just a casual chunk. I mean, look at how pretty Lake Murray showing out. I mean, that is the most beautiful specimen of bass I've ever seen. That's the best bass you can ever catch. Look at that. Perfect. Thanks, buddy. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if he just felt big from the get-go. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. He'd be 3 pounds. Dang. Dude. Hey, 3.5! Ryan, what is happening? Oh my God. This is the craziest day. Lee Livesey was right when he said it's like Lake Fork. This is the craziest day I've seen in a long time. Yep. That's my call. Wow. Wow. This is my call. Look at that. That is how you want to end a tournament. Leaving and biting. I've got so many heroes. I'd have to say my dad, probably my biggest hero. He wasn't a bass fisherman, but when I told him I wanted a bass fish, he 100% got on board. Ounce shy. That's a beautiful fish. I mean, oh my God. We fished that first tournament. I went home that day and told Dad, I said, Dad, we've got to get into bass fishing. I was like, it was the funnest thing I've ever done. It was, I mean, truly, it was Amerifish. I mean, this is what, like bald eagles were flying by, I feel like. I mean, catching bass, a blast off, and to see how full circle it's come. This is why I love bass fishing. White-tailed deers, bucks and bass. This is America, okay? We put in at the same landing that we're taking out of today. I mean, truly, it's crazy how far it's coming. Especially my wife. I mean, I dated her for a long time before I married her.
Got her.
You know, because I told her, I mean, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bass fish. They're still biting. Doesn't call. I think that's a wrap. This is what I want to do, and she 100% supported me. Good day. A darn good day. And she stood behind me and beside me the whole entire time. There's so many things going on in your life with your family and stuff, and now we got a son, and so you kind of see the fishing it and everything, but it's still one thing that you love it. You can't take it away. And to be able to hopefully one day share this with my family too, to share this with Shep, it'll be pretty something special, because hopefully one day he'll have the same memories that my dad instilled with me. Because I remember sitting out here and watching him. It's actually pretty funny. We'll blast off. The motor was acting up. We had to take the cowling off, and we were like opening up and blast off, and it sounded like a hot rod because it didn't have a cowling on it. And everybody was staring at us because that was before live, so there was like 200 boats at blast off, and just littles and stuff like that. I mean, that was, gosh, that was 15 plus years ago, and it still sticks with you. I mean, what a week. How about it, guys? And for some reason I had a son now I'm extremely emotional.
Walters with wire-to-wire domination, a 5-time Bassmaster winner with 93 pounds, 15 ounces. Walters with wire-to-wire domination.
When you make your mind up and you said, this is the only thing I'm going to do, you will make it. I don't care if you're 10 years old, I don't care if you're 55 years old, it's not too late. When you make your mind up to do something, it is possible.
Marathon Peak Performance.